Okay, get this. You know, my little niece, and you go into the little story again. And you get them kind of laughing, get them intrigued or whatever. And then you ask something like, so how do you guys know each other? All right, so now we're getting to the dynamic of the group right here. And let's imagine this girl goes, oh, she's my friend from work, or we're all friends from work, or something like that. So then you go, oh, that's not her boyfriend. If she says, oh, this is my husband, okay, it doesn't really matter because we're not trying to pick up these girls anyway. We're just kind of chit-chatting again. We're bouncing around, letting the target know that we're this confident guy, like just who's able to talk to people and bounce around. And again, the target has no idea. I could be friends with these people. We might all go to work together or something like that. I might be the lead singer in a band, and that might be the bass player. They don't know. But the idea is we talk to the girl, we say the same opener, and at that point, then basically, if you're getting a good vibe, you do something like, hey, well, let's go meet some friends. Hey, I want to introduce you to some friends of mine. Come hang out. So they weren't really doing anything anyway, and they walk with you. And that is where you roll up to this set, this two set right here. And so the same thing, you can come in and be like, hey, guys, so, you know, we were just talking, and I need a female opinion. Well, you guys know the rapper 6ix9ine? Like, I was just telling them, blah, 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 right? So you kind of open the set. Now, again, that sounds kind of weird because you go, wait a minute, that doesn't sound like a pickup line. I thought you were trying to like get her number. And that is the secret of these types of openers, is because you come in under the radar. It makes it seem from the girl's perspective that you're not trying to hit on her. You're not coming up like these other guys going, oh, you're so hot. Like, do you want to dance with me? Can I buy you a drink? You're just this cool guy dressed like a rock star who seems popular and is just like, hey, you guys seem cool. Let me ask you guys know this, the rapper 6ix9ine? Like, real quick, like, what do you guys think? Right? So I'm not trying to hit on her, and because most times you got a girl who's an obstacle, she's like the cock block, right? And she's looking out for guys that are trying to hit on her hot friend. And this way, it doesn't seem like you're hitting on her, so the obstacle will lower her guard. Okay? So as you open the set, the next thing you want to do is you want to throw what's called a neg. Okay? A neg, standing for negative, or negative compliment. Most guys, they always simp, they kiss girls' asses, they suck up to them, they tell them how beautiful they are, they comment on their pictures, heart eye emojis, and when you do that, you basically go in even worse than being in the friend zone, you go into what's called the fan zone. And if you treat a girl like a celebrity, she'll treat you like a fan. You can't do that, because girls, what they really want from guys is validation and attention. They seek it. They need it like a drug. They need a hit of that validation. So what you do is you flip it on them. You give them, instead of a compliment, you give them a negative compliment. And I'll show you how to do that. Now, for example, let's imagine this girl is wearing a blue dress. Right? She's wearing a blue dress, and it's a nice dress. So what you do is you go, I like the dress. It's kind of cute. But you know what? Right? So it seems like you're about to give her a compliment. About to give her a hit of that validation, right? I pulled out the shot, but I'm about to take it away. I'm like, yeah, hey, your dress, I like your dress. It's kind of cute, but I think it would have looked better in a green. Whoa, 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 whoa. Like, so you kind of gave her a compliment, but you took it away. So all of a sudden, she starts feeling like, wait, this guy's not kissing my ass. Like, he's not sucking up to me. Like, what's going on here? Did I do something wrong? Right? And you can say something like that. For example, like, you know, I like the dress. It's cute. I think you would have looked better in a green, like, because I think it would have matched your eyes better. But yeah, it's still nice. Now she's like, what? Like, so you got this guy who she thinks might be in a band, is a rock star, knows all these people, who just kind of came up to her, started talking to her, but didn't kiss her ass. He didn't simp to her. He didn't come up and go, oh, by the way, I think you're so beautiful, right? He also came up with these two other girls, right? You came up with some friends, this guy, these two girls, 7, she's all right looking, the 6, you know, she's average, whatever. But it makes you look just like a normal dude. You've negged the target, right? And the obstacle knows that you're not hitting on her. You didn't come up and tell her she's beautiful and try to buy her a drink or something like that. So the obstacle lowers her guard. Now she's kind of like, okay, this guy's not hitting on her. He just actually even wasn't impressed by her dress, right? So she's going to be a little bit more relaxed right there. And the idea, what you want to do is that's going to spark a little bit of tension between you guys. Because now girls, like when they can't get your validation, they start chasing it, right? Because they need your attention, your affection, your approval, and your validation. And so she might start kind of giving me a little more attention. She might start kind of like tapping me on the shoulder. Oh, but do you like this? Do you like my bracelet? She might start kind of like, you know, now she's trying to see if she can get something like, is this guy going to give me something? All right, so at this point, imagine, for example, you're in a group now because like I'm here, right? And you got the obstacle, you got this target, and you've got basically the 3 other people, right? So as we're talking, there's the 6 of us here. What you kind of want to do is get to the point, you want to start introducing these people to each other. So, you know, like, how do you guys know each other? And you know, this is Brandon, and this is Sarah, and this is whoever. And you get them all kind of talking, and what you want to do is kind of reposition yourself, right? And, you know, the group is going to reorient itself. Try to, like, get the obstacle distracted by talking to these other people, right? And you can include them in the conversation here and there, but what you really want to do is try to isolate your target, which is why it's really good to have a wingman. If you have a wingman, then you don't even have to do any of this, because if you have a wingman, he can be isolating the obstacle while you go straight for the target and do what's called a mini isolation. But the idea is, you get all these people talking, for example, and then you might turn to the obstacle and be like, hey, you know, can I borrow your friend for a minute? I just want to ask her a quick question. And most likely the obstacle, because she doesn't seem like you're hitting on her, she's most likely going to look at the target and she's going to go, yeah, if she doesn't mind. And the target's going to go, okay, and you go, hey, I just want to just come over here real quick. I just want to show you, like, I just want to show you this quick thing or something like that. So you just kind of borrow her for a second, and now you guys are kind of like over here, right? In what I like to call a mini ISO. So there's really no bar right here, but there is kind of like what you would consider like an invisible curtain, right? It's like, you know, you got your own little private area or something like that. Or hey, you know, even if you have to say something like, hey, do you guys want drinks or something like that? What do you want? What do you want? We'll be right back. Come with me to help me get these drinks. Anything to just extract her from the group. So let's imagine now you're with your target and you're talking to her, and you're like, yeah, what you really want to do right there is what's called a false time constraint, okay? You want to FTC, a false time constraint, and to minimize the discomfort, essentially. So what you want to do is, as you're talking to the girl,